Hi, it's Rich. Talk about climate change. Sunny and blue and warm yesterday, gray and wet today. Well, in the middle of a project, listening to Pastor Tony Evans, and he was talking about why God does what he does, why he blesses certain people. Listening to his message made me think of a few things, and some of it was about them being in a boat with Jesus, and he said, we're going to go to the other side, and we're going to do this and this. And yet, while Jesus slept in the boat, a storm arose. Well, if we remember, God is sovereign, and the storms in life, he can control. He can create, he can cause, he can allow, and so forth. But the thing about the storms are not for Jesus to know more about us. It's for us to know more about us, ourselves. What's inside of us. How we react and respond when things happen in life. When things don't go our way. When a storm of life comes up. Maybe not even due to something you did. Let's say somebody else did something and it destroyed your life. Kind of like Job losing everything. Do you run around the rest of your life bitter and angry, upset at the people that hurt you, that ruined your life? Or is your life ruined because you weren't forgiving? Or is your life ruined because, like the Good Samaritan, the Levite and the priests avoided the traveler left for dead on the side of the road? They didn't want to trouble themselves. They didn't want to inconvenience themselves. They just went about their life, forgetting and overlooking and ignoring the person that was in need of help. Or was it the different levels of society? Oh, I'm too good for that. That's beneath me. So they let somebody that was considered the lowest in society do the greatest. I mean, Jesus said, the greatest among you shall be your servant. The Good Samaritan was a servant of Christ. God's love, mercy, grace, empathy, compassion, love. How many of us would rather just go about living our own lives? What about those that beat the traveler, that robbed him and left him for dead? They, too, just went about their life, ignoring what they had done to this person. How many of us do the same thing? How many of us will go through life hurting somebody and then just forget about it and go about your business, go about living the life that you want, not loving or caring about the person you hurt? I mean, I've been on both sides of that example. Thinking about people from my past that we had relationships and seasons in life that we shared and hurt them. And I mean, I have some that have, I would say haunted me, or I've felt horrified about for almost 40 years. Some of these I've reached out and made contact with people and first and foremost apologized. And second, shared transparently, openly, what was going on in my heart and mind in my life at that period of time and why I did the things that I did. In the hopes of being transparent would be shining light into possible darkness, areas where people just thought up their own reasons why things went the way they did. Or maybe there was a stronghold, some bondage from my past that was transferred to them through us interacting. So those are some of the kind of things that are going on in my life. You think about others instead of just focused on yourself. Those in the storm. Jesus allowed the storm. It revealed what was inside of their hearts. They were obedient to get in the boat with Jesus and go to the other side. There was enough trust for that. But when the storms came, did they have the faith? Did they trust Jesus? Or what was in their heart came to the surface? How many of us have been in life and things happened to us that wasn't fair? Because life isn't fair. Life isn't equal. It never will be. There will never, ever be a time where every single person will be equal in every single way, except equally loved by God. Amen.